honestly really do think 33 and 34 are the end of the part-time era. Like, I honestly think so. I know we have Angle coming in now, which is great. Brock Lesnar's last date really, is going to be WrestleMania 34.
Unless he resigns, which is a possibility.
I doubt it, but I said the same thing last time, and he resigned. Mm-hmm. It'd be cool, but we'll see.
I forget what podcast I was listening to, because I listened to a couple, but someone was saying, Lesnar gets paid $5 million for what, 20 dates a year? I mean, he might be a little burned out, might not be in love with professional wrestling anymore, but in terms of a business sense, guy's still gonna spike a rating. He's getting paid a lot of money for minimal work. It wouldn't be that big of a shock if he had, if he wanted to retire to his farm, that's fine. That'd be understandable. But in terms of a business move, people see it from a storyline point of view. What does Brock Lesnar have left? Who can he still feud with? But in terms of a business sense, why wouldn't you want to work, 10, 15, 20 dates a year?
Well, it's not him. I think it's more so the company. I'm just saying, you
don't think WWE would be happy to hand Brock Lesnar that money if he resigned for another 2-year contract?
Yeah, I guess it really depends on whether they see him as a hot commodity anymore. He was when he resigned in 2015. He was their WWE. Yeah. He's the champion now, too. It's not the same, though. At the time, he just ended the streak, and there's a lot more to do with him. Not, like you said, it's more about a business move.
Yeah.
But what he's doing now and he wasn't doing then, he's now on more house shows, he's doing more Raws and more pay-per-views. In 2012, people forget he did Extreme Rules, SummerSlam, WrestleMania. That was it. He didn't do any other pay-per-views. That was fucking it.
2013, he did WrestleMania,
Extreme Rules, SummerSlam. That's it. Royal Rumble.
He did Extreme Rules in 2013?
Yeah, he beat Triple H.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
that's it.
So that's two back-to-back years, the same 3 pay-per-views.
Really, yeah.
Extreme Rules twice, SummerSlam twice, WrestleMania twice.
People weren't complaining then. He's doing more dates now than he was 4 years ago.
2014, what do you got from Brock Lesnar? You got
WrestleMania
30, yeah.
SummerSlam,
he fights John Cena,
won the title.
Night of Champions.
Beat or lost to Cena via DQ, whatever.
And that's it.
Yeah, for that year.
Of course, he was on Raws a little bit.
He was on Raws towards the end of the year and stuff, and after SummerSlam, but before SummerSlam.
2015.
Rumble.
You got Rumble.
WrestleMania.
Mania.
Battleground. Also the Beast in the East special.
Yeah.
SummerSlam.
Hell in a Cell.
He was at WWE at MSG.
Yeah.
He's doing a lot more house shows. Then Royal Rumble.
For 2016.
Yep.
Royal Rumble.
Roadblock. Fastlane. He was at WrestleMania. 2016.
What is his next date? SummerSlam?
SummerSlam was his next date. Then Survivor Series and doing a bunch of Raws and stuff like that. Royal Rumble again this year. And, was he at Fastlane? No, he wasn't at Fastlane.
He was at Great Balls of Fire.
WrestleMania and Great Balls of Fire.
So his workload has increased a lot.
Tenfold, yeah.
But then the money is also increasing. That last contract he signed was a lucrative contract.
Unless they're giving that money to someone else, and look at all the people they have in the company still with Brock Lesnar around. I say it's worth it to keep him around. Other people will tell you differently. Mm-hmm. I think he's worth the investment. I think in having him in the end, because he's no ordinary part-timer. He's not losing every other month. The guy's lost to only 2 people in his entire run in the entire WWE 3. Actually, since being back. Cena, Triple H, Goldberg. That's it. And he got all those wins back. He beat H, he beat Cena, and he beat Goldberg. So, he
beat H at Summer... Oh, did he beat him at Extreme Rules too?
Yeah.
Alright, so he got 2 wins over Triple H, the 1 loss.
2-1.
Lost to Cena at...
Extreme Rules, but beat him at SummerSlam.
Beat him every single time after that.
Yeah.
And then...
Goldberg, he finally won at WrestleMania.
Yeah, he doesn't...
So no one has ever beaten Brock Lesnar and never gotten their win back.
So he still has storytelling elements to him. He still has,
He's still a big star.
He still has value
He's still a bigger star than anyone else on the fucking roster.
Absolutely. And so, a lot of people say, oh, well, I mean, with all these UFC contract things that are starting to come up into the question and everything, a lot of people are just assuming that WrestleMania 34 is his last match, which makes it interesting to see if he might resign. But, like, I would say, I mean, he's not ancient. I don't know how old he is exactly. He's
late 30s, I think.
Still able.
He's around the same age as John Cena.
Cena just turned 40.
So he might be 39 or 40.
He's still. I mean, he could still do another 2 years. That would. I mean,
especially with the style that he's doing, he's in wrestling.
He's not gonna get hurt.
No, he's never. No, he never gets hurt. Nah.
So I mean, I'm not the biggest Brock Lesnar fan. I don't want to see him with the championship. I don't want to see him working, 4-minute matches, just burying guys and winning by TKO. But I think he still has some storytelling value to him. I mean, had Samoa Joe beaten him at Great Balls of Fire, that would have been no small feat. Now, if beating Brock Lesnar becomes as easy as beating Sami Zayn, then it's time to go. But he's still got a little bit of battery left in him.
He's got juice.
So I'm not opposed to him leaving. I think that there's still some matches they can do. Nothing off the top of my head, but I'm sure someone will rise to the challenge when they're ready.
Brock Nakamura. I know the size difference, but they fought quite a bit in Japan. That'd be cool. Brock AJ for the size difference alone would be a lot of fun.
Kevin Owens. I mean, I know they don't see that much value in him. But,
I know, yeah, but it would still be cool to see.
I think that would be.
They build back up.
I mean, there's still a lot of stuff you can do. I think just from a pure business standpoint, that's something that would be interesting to Brock Lesnar. I mean. I think more so than what WWE wants, it's what Brock Lesnar wants, right? Because like you said earlier, if WWE sees anything in him, I don't think if WWE has their fucking hands over their eyes, they still see something in Brock Lesnar because he'll still always add something. So it's more of if he's done traveling, if he's done working fucking Houston on a Tuesday, which he doesn't, but I'm just if he's done working Raws, then that's his choice. WWE will honor that. But if WWE can, they'll have Brock Lesnar competing as long as they can.